Hello everyone, Jason and Alea back here again, and today we're going to be talking about National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. This movie tells a story about Clark Griswold and his family trying to have the best Christmas ever with the entire Griswold family. His brothers, his uncles, his father, his parents, his wife's parents, everyone from the family is coming to the Griswold house to have the best Christmas ever. And Clark Griswold is waiting for his bonus from his father, from his boss. And in the meantime, he has to make sure that everyone in the family is happy and having a Merry Christmas. I did not watch this movie as a kid, though there's definitely a good reason why. It's definitely not for kids, but this movie is hysterical. It's probably one of the funniest Christmas movies I've seen so far in my life. It is very heartwarming at many times, especially more so than the first movie. There is a lot of energy put into many of these characters that feel distinguishable in the family, where even if you don't know some of these names, you can definitely tell their personalities shine through and they feel very distinguishable. As for the main Griswold family, it's still the two main actors playing the same roles as the parents, but the kids, they changed actors. For some reason, the National Lampoon Vacation movies like to change the children actors every single movie. I don't know if it's because they waited too long to make these movies and the kids grew old, but I don't know. They don't look. None of the kids look like the kids before in each movie. They don't even try to have the same hair color or the same height. They just didn't care. They just hired some random kids. But it's honestly a nice little inside gag from me that make me appreciate these movies probably a little bit more than most people, I'll admit. Now, as for the movie itself, well, it still carries that same chaotic energy from the first movie, but I feel like it doesn't have that same energy for the most part, actually. Because the first half of the film, while definitely funny, I wouldn't say they're my favorite parts of the film. There are definitely moments like when Griswold gets stuck in the attic, but then looks at some tapes of his family life, and he starts to get a bit teary-eyed. When moments like that are real hit home, it works very well and it balances out the comedic nature of it all and have these characters actually feel like real people you get to like and care for and understand what this holiday means for them, especially Clark Griswold. I feel like it's this scene in the film where you can definitely tell that there's a reason why he's having all these decorations, really getting ready for the holidays, because he really does love his family really deep down to the point where even when he's just left alone and stuck in an attic, if he finds dates with the family, he's willing to watch them, look back at the memories he had and have a good smile. That part of the film I really like. And later on in the film, after we meet the family and everyone gets settled in, is when the movie really gets going. Because before then, we're just setting things up, like Griswold getting his bonus later on, but it's taking a bit longer to get the bonus. And Clark is like trying to get the lights ready and everything, and you get the neighbors next to him that are like, they don't like the Griswold family and they're very bothered by them. I think that those aspects work fine for the most part. Definitely the best aspect is the attic scene in Clark Griswold trying to set up the lights. But then it's not until we get to the other half of the film when it's Christmas Day and everything just goes wrong. There's enough setup with the characters, everyone's here, and now we're just getting to see everything go wrong for the Griswold family, and it is just funny. It's funny as hell. Like, it is one of the best comedic stuff that Chevy Chase has been able to do, especially in this franchise, and many of these scenes, in my opinion, rival some of the best moments in the original film. Like the squirrel coming out of the Christmas tree, or the dog chasing the family around, or Clark Griswold having a mental breakdown and cutting down a Christmas tree. It is just great stuff. And them coming face to face with Clark Griswold's boss, it was really good. I love the escalation that this final act has and how it all paid off with a nice little celebration of everyone getting together and doing the Pledge of Allegiance at the dinner table. And it's just like this whole final act is just one gigantic comedy skit that just knocks every joke out of the park. It is wonderful. I love it. And I love how dull this movie was able to get. And it wasn't able to like hold itself back. It was able to let itself out and feel like it has like a lot to say and is able to get away with a lot of jokes that definitely wouldn't go for a Christmas movie nowadays, or even back then. This is one of those rare adult Christmas movies that are very popular that happen to resonate with a lot of people. Because when you think of Christmas, there's a lot of family movies. A lot of movies where you and your family and kids could just watch together. This is one of those movies where, no, this is not for kids. But you can still appreciate the messages and themes of family and getting together that the movie is going. So overall, while I don't think this is one of those Christmas movies, like it's definitely a classic, but I don't think it's one of the best Christmas movies of all time in my opinion. It is one of the funniest. It's one of the most enjoyable Christmas films I've seen and that I can rewatch again and again and not get tired of. And so for that reason, I'm going to give National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation a B+. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.